Oh shit. Oh no. Hey guys, Matt here with Juice Joyrides, and today we're gonna take the Solar E-Clipse out for a ride with the top speed unlocked. So I got the GPS here up on the dashboard, and let's go see if it actually worked or not. Watch out, soccer players crossing. So I downloaded this app called the Dan Kong or something. The Dan Kong app. And it allowed me to increase the top RPMs. There's some additional settings down here that cut off basically how fast the motor could spin. It wasn't allowing it to go to 100% after 4,000 RPMs. Now we have it at 100%. So last time I rode this thing, it was like topping out at 55 according to this, more like 50 according to GPS. But the RPMs were capping out at like 4,500. So I got in there and increased the maximum to 6,500. And also I removed any throttling all the way up to 6,500. So now we should get 100% power all the way up to 6,500 RPM. So let's go ahead and just give it some juice and see what happens. Yeah, faster. $57. All right. So when I was in the settings, it actually said that I could increase the motor RPM even higher than 6,500. I just don't know if I should be pushing it harder than that or not. So let's go ahead and see what I can do. 0 to top speed. Ready, go. Full throttle. Bro, that speedometer, the GPS was reading wrong. There's no way I was going 65 there. It was like 55. So a few things about this bike. As I'm riding it, it seems like a good commuter style bike. This is obviously not like a dirt bike made for like off-roading. Clearly we can see that the motor is mounted on the swing arm and is kind of like lower down to the ground. So that's really not an ideal place, you know, to be riding with your motor, especially when there's no bash guard on it. And then obviously the motor being mounted on the swing arm isn't like great for suspension characteristics. You have a little bit more weight on the swing arm. Now it is mounted, you know, pretty far up on the swing arm. It's not like it's, you know, a hub motor back on the wheel and you got a bunch of weight springing up and down. But in terms of the feel on this bike, it feels like really good on the street. Now, unlocking the higher rotational speeds of the motor doesn't really give you any more power down low from a stop. It just kind of like gives you more power when the RPMs are higher. Pretty much, you know, what was happening is it was limiting me at about 4,500 RPM. It was kind of cutting me off. Now we have full power all the way to 6,500 RPM. So I mean, it could probably spin up faster, obviously. I don't know how much. I don't know if I want to like go crazy on the first day. I could end up smoking this motor. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it'd be too expensive to replace if I do smoke it. And I could always upgrade it to a bigger one, right? So I know I didn't mention it until like late in the review last time, my first initial impressions, but this bike does have regen brake and it's activated by the brake levers. So the brakes themselves on this bike are not like excellent. They truly aren't. Like they work. They definitely bring the bike to a stop. I've been really getting curious about popping wheelies on this thing. Now, it's not like excellent for popping wheelies. I'm not the greatest wheelie rider anyway, but let's get some in here a little bit. I mean, it'll pop up and you can kind of power wheelie it up, but you gotta really use a lot of power to get it up. It's a lot of fun. This thing feels like a boat compared to my Light Bee. It's just, I think it's only like 4 inches longer wheelbase, but it does make a difference. It makes a pretty big difference in the way the bike feels. A big part of that is I think a lot of extra weight for the battery up front. Thanks, man. It's called the Solar E-Clipse. It's like a brand new.
Is it all electric?
It's all electric, yeah.
I've rode dirt bikes my entire life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it makes me want. I see popping wheelies out here.
Yeah. Have you heard about the Solar E-Clipse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ride that one normally. This is only like my second or third time on this one.
No
but
way.
if you want to check it out, man, I just made a little video on it. I'm making a video right now too.
I swear.
Sure.
I swear.
Yeah, you got the AMG here.
I promise you.
Just careful on it though. It's not like super powerful, but
yeah. No, bro, I have a 450 and a 350. I swear to God.
Yeah.
My boy, thank you.
Yeah, tell me what you think, man.
You're the man. What's the brake?
Just the front. There's no foot brake.
What is the left one? Front brake?
Back brake.
Back brake is left?
Yeah. I just let a stranger take this thing. Sweet car.
What?
Sweet car.
Thank you. Sorry. There is a trade-off. You get to drive the car.
I know, right?
Dude, this is sick. Dude, no way. How much was it?
I think they're like $6,000.
And you can ride it anywhere, right?
Pretty, dude. I rode it on the beach path. I've taken it out in the mountains.
And it's, can I go one more time? Swear to God.
Yeah, sure, man.
Bro, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
How much is it?
They're like $6,000.
I just got heard 50. I was like,
No.
he rides a lot of dirt bikes.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's awesome. I grew up on like a little 125cc, like smaller one. But... Oh shit. Oh no.
Careful.
Sorry, man.
I'm so sorry.
Of course.
I'm so sorry.
It's all.
Did the brake, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, bro.
It's alright, man. It's they just gave it to me anyway. Oh shit.
Bro, if there's any problem, I'll pay for it.
It's all good. It looks totally fine. I think it just probably like.
I'm so sorry. Let's go. You're the best.
Yeah,
If there's any, you want me to give you my cell in case you find a problem?
No, it's cool, man.
Bro, I'm a good dude. I'm not going to do you wrong. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Have a great day. Good
All right, you
shit.
too, man. Yeah, hey, dude, if you want to see more, you took my card, right?
No, oh yeah, I have my phone.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. I just published a video with it yesterday, so
Yeah.
drop a comment or
Do you have
whatever.
Instagram too?
I'm not on Instagram. I'm on
Okay, but
YouTube.
I can message you on YouTube, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
Right.
Brian?
I'm going to get one. I'm right around here.
Right on, man. Have a good one. All right, well, we laid it down a little bit there, but it's holding up. It is a carbon fiber frame. I guess that goes to show the brakes aren't like amazing. Yeah, it's totally fine. I was a little bit worried that, oh, actually, you know, I think that's possibly where it hit the curb a little bit. So totally fine. It looked like Brian was having a freaking blast on this thing. Dude, I think that's him right in front of me. There we go. A little police officer right here. One thing about this bike is it could probably get plated. So less worries about the police than the Sur-Ron Light Bee. I feel like I can notice a difference in like the daily ridingness of it, like just having a little more access to power, higher in the RPMs. Man, there's nothing like two wheels in West LA with all this traffic. Yeah, I can feel like a pretty big difference in like the power delivery above like 4,500. It's not like insane, but I can tell it's got a little more pep up top. Let's see if I can roll with this bigger bike. Dude, this thing just scoots along so nicely. So stable. Dude, this kid is shredding. Oh, jeez. We got the same idea, dude. That's another sheriff. I'm telling you, man, as long as your bike is quiet, you can pretty much get away with riding it anywhere. And that's the true beauty of electric.
I'd be pushing it for bike.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
What is that thing?
It's something brand new. It's called the Solar E-Clipse. Dude, one thing that's kind of annoying about this bike is the turning radius is like not great. The steering wheel doesn't turn like really far. And the wheelbase is long. So it's kind of hard to like turn it around compared to the Light B. I just don't understand how this thing got laid down and there's like literally no marks on it. I was looking a little closer at the throttle. It looks like it kind of touched the dirt just a little bit, but like it's fine. Oh, you can see actually a little scuff right there on the right brake lever. Honestly, that was just like entertaining though. Oh, there's like a little scuff on the peg, which is fine. I mean, that's just what happens, but whatever, dude. The point of these is having fun, and I'm having fun. So I'm trying to think, like, when am I gonna choose the Solar E-Clipse over my Sur-Ron Light B? And I guess the answer to that question is like when I wanna cruise like a long distance at like a steady pace, I'm not like in a stunting mode. Because I mean, my Sur-Ron Light B is a 38 amp hour 72 volt battery. This is a 72 volt 55 amp hour battery. So there's a lot more capacity and this one has less power. That equation tells you you're going to get a lot more range. And again, it kind of goes back to what I'm saying, you know, it's like a commuter style bike. If you want a lot of power, you're going to drain your battery fast. But if you have a large capacity and you kind of have that power more on trickle, you'll get a lot more range. And both bikes, my Light B upgraded and this bike are almost the exact same weight at like 100 and high 30s. Like this one's 138, I believe. So I'm gonna have to get this thing out for some longer rides, maybe like go to like downtown LA. Also, you know, like I'm saying, it's just like quieter than my Light B with this quiet chain on it. So in terms of noise, it's like more stealthy than my Light B, but the appearance of this bike is like, you know, not as stealthy. It looks more like a motorcycle for sure. It is a motorcycle. It's really like a lot of like the lights and turn signals and like the length of it. Also just cruising at like higher speeds, as I mentioned in my first video, like this bike just feels like just more stable at high speeds. Dude, it would be dope if they had the charger like built into this thing so you could just like roll up here, grab one of these and, you know, chill out, charge it up. Obviously that would add weight having, you know, the charging electronics built in to the bike. I think there are like saddlebag attachments for this bike, and I mean, you could just like get the charger somehow like integrated down there. Bro, this dude is smashing this car. It's like real life Grand Theft Auto here. Whoa, I shouldn't be going the wrong way, right?
Hey, what is that?
It's the Solar E-Clipse. It's like a brand new e-bike.
Is it new?
It's brand new, yeah. It is.
Who does the suspension on this one?
This one is KKE. You can learn. I published a you about it yesterday on my YouTube
Did you
channel.
really?
Yeah, it was just launched.
Oh, I think I've seen some of
Oh,
your
for real?
stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, awesome.
What are those going for?
I think they sell for $6 grand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cheaper than the Sur-Ron.
This
Right?
no, it's, not cheaper than the Light B, but it's cheap. It's cheaper than the. I think it's like the same price as the Ultra B. But this one, I think their goal with this one is to make this one like street legal.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, you guys enjoy. It's definitely an attention magnet. A lot of people have been asking me about this. Just like when I first got my Sur-Ron, a lot of people ask about the Sur-Ron Light B, but now I feel like they're becoming so popular and common. Like people just kind of know what they are. Like nobody really asks me about my Sur-Ron anymore. But yeah, if you want attention, this is the bike to have right now, or one of the bikes to have right now. There's so many options out there right now. The space is growing so rapidly. It's exciting. I guess the other reason I choose this bike right now is if I feel like coming out and talking to people, which sometimes that's fun, just to like come out here and like interact, you know, just hang out. Like that's one of the beauty of these like personal electric vehicles is you can kind of just like, it's much more like people friendly. Like you can just kind of stop and they're not loud like gas vehicles. See if we could pop a little wheelie going up this hill. Oh, I was getting up closer to the balance point there. Maybe I'll give that a few more tries here. See if I can lay it down today too. Oh, almost. Oh, whoa, whoa. Almost too much there. All right, dudes, range comparison. It says 11.61 on my GPS and 12.6 on this display. I guess to fix that problem, I just need to log into the settings and probably change the wheel diameter. That should fix the speedometer and also the odometer. Everybody's out playing today. It sounds cool. And it's pretty fun, dude.
How much does that thing cost?
It's about $6 grand. It's called the Solar E-Clipse.
And how long does the battery last for?
I don't know, man, like 50 miles-ish, 40, 50.
So
go.
Just kind of depends on how hard you push it.
How fast does it go? You're going at least 35 there.
Oh yeah, it'll go, I just increased the top speed today, about 55. I mean, compared to my Light B, this thing, it's just like more comfortable to be on for a longer period of time. The suspension is just like more cushy. It takes more of the bumps and stuff. Oh no, police. I'm scared. We're gonna be quiet going past. Nothing to see here, officer. I think I'm gonna turn off here and do a little rip up this canyon. Or I don't know if it's a canyon. This is some tight, twisty roads. Starting out at the bottom here, motor's at 59 degrees Celsius, and we're at 67% charge, 75.6, basically 76 volts when I let off. This should be a pretty fun little swervy rip. Oh, a little bit of water. Don't want the tires wet. Haven't been over here in a minute, so I'm gonna have to take it easy. Oh, we got water. What the? Why is there water in California? It's a pretty good climb. Oh no, it turned off. Why? I don't like being here. Oh, it started again. What the heck? That's weird. Maybe brake sensors? Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful out here. A little bit of marine layer today. We're in the clouds. Motor temp is 70 C down to 63% on the charge and 75 volts. This is the top, but I really don't want to, I'm not going off there today. It's the weekend and I don't want to get this thing all dirty. Hang with motorcycles, cruising. Yeah, why not? Let's just roll with it. So on my first day I got this thing, I was a little confused on what it is and what its intended purpose is. I think I still am a little bit confused. Seems like I can just kind of do everything. You know, on the first day I got it, the first thing I was thinking was it kind of reminded me of an Ultra B. Now, obviously the Ultra B is a much more powerful bike. It's a dirt bike. And this is really just not a dirt bike. You know, I thought it kind of looked like a dirt bike from the tires that come on it. And it kind of looked like the Ultra B because of the lights, like the headlight and the display, and just kind of like the more real motorcycle look to it. So I guess I'm just kind of confused. Where do I ride this? You know, I take it out on the PCH. I can kind of hang with motorcycles riding out there. It feels at home cruising on the PCH. It has a big battery, so you can cruise at high speeds for a long time. But riding it out here, I mean, it's definitely not a bicycle. It definitely doesn't belong out here, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's quiet, so you can kind of just skate by. You know, some people kind of look at it like, oh, that doesn't really belong here, but at the same time, it's not like it's making a lot of noise like a gas engine two-stroke dirt bike or something. So what is it for? I don't know. I think it's to have fun, and that's what I'm doing on it. Seems like it makes a good commuter that can kind of do everything pretty good, but isn't like really excellent at doing any one particular thing. So to talk about the brakes a little bit more, they're really just not that great. You know, I thought they'd like bed in and have a little bit more bite to them, but they just really haven't. The one redeeming thing about these brakes is they have the regen activated lever, and it does feel nice, like at the very, you know, first 10% of the lever when you pull it in, it activates that regen. Once you get to the actual brake caliper grabbing the disc, they really just don't have a lot of feel. They'll bring the bike to a stop, no question, but you really got to pull on those levers pretty hard. This electric! This dude's got something electric. How do you like the Zero?
Love it.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I heard the electric motor. I was like, I got to catch up to that dude. Dang! That thing whips. So that was 31.3 miles, 2 hours of riding time. I'm down to 44% battery, 34.2 miles according to here, 72.2 volts. So that's gonna wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. Catch you next time.